Or darkness. XIV, forgive us. We're not notified you're coming. Wasn't planning on it. I need you to assemble a rescue party. My friend Bertha is wounded in the clear west. Hey, go there to aid with all haste. What's my lord? Let me ask of you how they come to harm. There has been a report of enemy mystic specters who appeared after the starship. Yes, the man who attacked Baker is also responsible for the shot tower and the appearance of the specters. There's no time to explain, but know that the individual in question does not seek to discriminate harm. If you do not bar his servant's path, they will not turn on you. You are to leave this foe to us. Meanwhile, I ask you that you alert with the rest of the guard and focus on maintaining calm in the city. Understood. Lena. I shall take charge of the matters in the city. Find Belug now. Not time to explain. The grave of the matter is, I'm less inclined you are to speak of it, even when it is plain for all to see, like what is happening to you. Lena, this time, there truly is no time. Oh no, my lord, were minor otherwise, I believe you wouldn't even be willing to speak of your past if pressed. Yet I remain afraid to do so. Afraid that what I might learn would make a stranger to you. Forgive me. There is no time. The time must be made. You know, do you remember the time you got lost in a tower when you were little? I searched for you hours on end. And the cake I baked for 10th name's day, the hideous lump of good people and the mean covered up with beautiful candles. Your hapless first encounter with the senior as a guard. Afterwards, you threw yourself into your training. Pretend nothing was wrong, though I could see the tears in your eyes. All these matters we share, all the feelings I've accomplished them, they are really ours, not that came before. Nothing will ever change that. Will ever change what we mean to one another. If I have made you worry, then I'm forgiven. Heavens knows you deserve better. Though the darkest of time you have kept faith in me, standing tall as a proud daughter of the Crystarium, as a example, I count myself blessed to have you in my life. I want you to know that. Why do you speak so, as if there was our last meeting? Surely you have no knack for making people worry. Besides, it is you who are example of it, who have led us through countless trials, as you will lead us through countless trials to come. But go, my lord, do what you must, but take care. in the tower. Our foe is that he has summoned heroes from their own faction, empowering them to come. You will not best him as easy to be able to measure. Odds are stacked flooding with his favor. With no preparation, my friend. Ready. You're ready? Then we shall. Before I begin my slumber, it seems rather long to me, but yes, this time I will break the seal. I have no intention of locking myself away again. Nay, together we will enter and we will leave in triumph. So come, my friend, let us proceed.
Not here either. We must keep climbing.
You good?
Twas but a matter of time. I cannot keep up with you, nor will it avail us to make a stand here. You must go on without me. Find Elidibus and stop him.
Got it.
Worry not, my friend. Though I am no warrior, I have learned to hold my own over the years. When first we explored this tower, you and your fellow adventurers formed the van, while I was left to follow in your wake. Suffice it to say, I was not best pleased with the arrangement. How I wished that I could join you. And now I have, here where it all began. I was right to trust in you, and the power of your legacy, of your name, to let them guide my every deed.
For Elidibus is my name and my mission, guiding my every deed.
Why you? Why not you? Had I chosen another, we would never have made it this far. Or do I mistake your meaning?
I'm just more curious, why me?
Elidibus spoke in similar terms, you say? How curious. To answer your question, then, I made my choice for reasons which seemed obvious to me, but may not to any other. There were the expectations I placed upon myself before beginning my slumber, and the expectations of those who roused me. Of course, I had the choice to turn my back on the lot of it, but in the end, it was no choice at all. I cherish the time I spent with you and the others. What I wouldn't give to return to those halcyon days. Chasing ancient secrets, overcoming trial after trial with the aid of like-minded comrades. And what remarkable comrades they were. In such company, I felt as if I were a character in the epic tales that had stirred my heart as a boy, as if my dream had come true. It hadn't, of course, for I was no hero, neither then nor after. Though the world to which I awakened and the first were beset with myriad problems, I rarely knew how best to play my part. There was, however, one thing of which I was certain, that I could not bear to let those dear to me meet a tragic end.
Huh?
I'm afraid our time is up. Go! Rest assured you haven't seen the last of me. I wouldn't dream of playing my trump card save in your presence.
The trumps are better be good.
Memories of a possible future. Worthless. All. Worthless as memories of the only past. Fated to fray and fade into oblivion. Leaving naught but a gaping void. The Waking Sands. Yes, that was the place. The place I first made myself known to you and yours. The Seventh Rejoining had left the realm listing dangerously towards darkness, and events were unfolding that threatened to push it over the brink. Thus did I approach you in my capacity as emissary, thinking that you would make a useful pawn. But I was wrong. And for my misstep did La Habrea and Emet-Selch pay the ultimate price, leaving me the last of the Unsundered. My remaining brethren, fragmented as they are, cannot hope to see our mission to its end. It falls to me alone. Defeat is not an option. I will strike you down. I will resurrect Lord Zodiac, and I will bring back those who sacrifice themselves to call him forth. Though it take 1,000 years, upon my honor as Elidibus, emissary of the Convocation of 14, I will see this done.
Yes, you made your fin. Even if he himself can no longer remember what the reason is. You worry too much, Elidibus. His dedication to your duty verges on obsession. I'm a silk. Those who once relied on you are no.
What of it? I have my mission. I am Elidibus, and it is my duty to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. This I swore to someone. We spoke, and I swore. What? What did I... This pain, this torment, is nothing. No more than must be suffered to deliver the world from its doom. No more than any of you malformed creatures have known. Even should you lose all that is dear to you, even should it cost you your life, you bear the burden and fight on, kicking and screaming until your last breath is spent!
Aye, it's true. We've lost much and more. Known unimaginable suffering. But through it all, we never, ever forgot what was dear to us. And that's what gave us the strength to carry on.
You have no fight left.
No! It will not end here! Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call! The time is come to deliver your brethren from darkness. My heart's sole desire is a world free of sorrow. Join with me now in hope and prayer for the salvation of all! would usher in the end, then with my all shall I oppose you. As the avatar of those mortal heroes who fought unfalteringly in all their imperfection, as the warrior of light incarnate. Come, warrior of darkness, let us finish this.
Oh wow, it's the OG War of Light.
What?
Temperatures are in there. Do spend down 34. Those 14 feet feel agony.
An invocation of Eld, though not of Hydaelyn's making. What are you? No, it matters not. You are the enemy, and you will fall. Even should it cost me everything, I will not forsake my duty.
Alright. War of Light.
For my people, for our world, I will strike you down. This battle shall be our last. Darkness must be destroyed! Gleaming steel! Light my path!
Oh, oh, my fingers.
You! It cannot be!
Hi.
To me, warriors of light! I am salvation given form. Mankind's first hero and his final hope. For victory, I render up my all. Your demise will be ours. You still stand. Be gone, spawn of shadow! Fight my power! No, not yet!
Got him.
No, I cannot fail. I will not.
It's over.
Fool! You have achieved nothing. I am immortal, yet I will never surrender.
Elidibus, so fixated were you on my memories of the future, you failed to heed the lessons of the past. Your obsession blinded you to the true nature of this tower, this beacon of hope for mankind. Created to serve as a reservoir for the limitless energy of the heavens, to harness and bind the boundless, not unlike white auracite. Your ill-begotten power, obtained by exploiting that which is best in us. I shall have it. Your soul and all!
Oh, you're blue, Dabadid.
This. Yes. I would become him. I would save everyone. This, I believed. Yet still they cried out in rage and despair. Divided over the fate of the star. A rare occurrence, always fleeting. But not this time. Not this time. Reconciliation. Elizabeth. I was needed. I withdrew myself from Zodiac. For them. My people. My brothers. My friends. Stay strong. Keep the faith. At duty's end, we will meet again. We will. We will. The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day. But you are not here to see it.
I concede I may have overexerted myself. Steady now and listen. I told you before that I had a plan, and that when all is said and done, I would ask a favor of you.
Now that favor is?
We have averted the 8th Umbral Calamity, found a way for everyone to return to the source, and, last but not least, we have secured the future of all the people of Norvrand. We have won, my friend. So, I hope you'll forgive me this moment of selfishness, and while I wouldn't want you to feel obliged, promise me you'll take me on your next adventure. A journey. Together. That's all I ask.
It's a deal.
If I were to tell you that this isn't the end, that we will meet again, would you believe me?
Where's that?
Thank you. My friend, with you, my mind and memory shall travel to the ends of the world and beyond. But in this place shall my body stand immovable. May it serve as an undying promise, not only to those who look to me for leadership, but to any soul who has known despair, that hope is everlasting.
I lost a good friend that day. I'll take it everywhere.
There, the Exarch would remain, keeping his silent vigil. When the Scions were not released from his summoning spell, we proceeded with the plan to return them to the source. The Warrior of Darkness, however, retained his ability to traverse the two worlds at will. And in time, the Crystal Tower became a symbol of his link to the First, and of hope.
We descend out of the room. I did chance upon an object which I have the right to want. Upon perhaps it is not appropriate time. Let us do it later. So after you left, we observed that our enemy's ranks were no longer being replenished. Presumably, when your absence was noticed, so we polished them off. It was not looking enough. Then you had Exarch for company, didn't you? You could have asked for no better than that. Sometimes I wish that I too had been gifted with the echo. Then I might see what you have seen in a glimpse in your heart without the need for words. At such a moment, it's hard to know what to say. Oh, you're right, my friend. Kaiser, you and the Exarch. Yes, can you do that? But yes, I'm fine, thank you. We all are. Peoples are fine, the sea is fine, and the shadows have stopped. It's almost as if we've gone back to peaceful days that followed the night's return almost. Way forward is so what lies ahead will be better. Ready? Is unfolded. Yeah. So he reached out to Elizabeth at last, and his heart was moved. But the important thing is, though, the violence proved unavoidable. At least come to understand your foe. In his hopes and dreams to remember them and his legacy. So long as you remain unforgotten, love he is bred and born from one day. But that ancient came to an end. How is that possible? Fear for Ernestoff, he knew that Elizabeth's plight foresee his own death. His provision to bring Elizabeth's suffering to an end, lest he be afraid. So I widely speculate. It is unlikely he will never know the truth. It's best we can remember the events and no more of the histories we've learned as I've lived. There you all are. My friend, we have given to understand that we're injured. Shall thou not be abetted? Lie your bed down and time this, not be afraid. I would have come sooner had the guards not let me make such a fuss. Now tell me, what happened? Where's the Exarch? Well, how to break it to you? I see. Will you show me his spirit vessel? Yes, both his soul and memory still intact. Good. Like his ether will not highly charged, so it would not seem necessary to employ a familiar for the imbuing. I needed to be certain all the same. What a relief. Then there's a question of restoring his soul onto his flesh. Although thou slayest me, the success of a process of reset. Oh no. More than our friend's soul recognizes his flesh and his own. Given his apparent desire to run the source with Kaiser, one would think his soul would only be happy to be home. Surely it wouldn't balk at the relatively newness of its accommodation. So one would hope but not speak of the Exarch's heart to heart, and he can no longer speak for himself. Furthermore, I've drawn upon a lot of my non-inconsiderable experience with the outcome. If I remain, there is no direct precedent for what we are attempting. While his body accepts his soul, will his essence blend properly? Will he awaken whole in mind? Any number of things could go awry. Assuming I don't succeed in tempering, I should probably add that I did ask the Exarch if he wished to return to the source under the risks. If enough, one might think to warn a single reply. Yes, I received rather longer than that. Almost comically so, and regardless, only out of respect, I shall attempt to with a certain amount of push. As I grew older, the burden I carried became ever more numerous. Burdens with weight very deep within my breast, so deep that I could certainly be certain they were still there. But when I looked at them, I was reminded no matter how deeply buried they may be, I would never truly disappear. There's always us guiding us, driving them. I see in Voltri, who sought to vindicate existence by creating his paradise. I see in Ranjit, who forsook his life cause in order to protect that which he held dear. I see that in people who chose to struggle rather than surrender to despair. Though our struggles may differ greatly, since at the very beginning, they have all shared that one common hope. We struggle because we have hope, and when the time comes, I will embrace mine. I'll follow my heart regardless of the risk, and live with all my beings as I benefit who has granted a second chance. There I was told an unspeakable sentiment to boot. One would like to truly my boy. Not only the man, but XIV seems to believe he is. I mean, he's scarcely been alive as long as I've been hiding. I dare say he's blushing in that vessel. Speaking of which, we should make ready for the journey. Time remains of the essence after all. To say once we leave, there is no guarantee that we can return. If anyone has unfinished business, now it's time to see. I'm beginning to spill the road. Let us reconvene here anon. There must be something of attention of mine in Il Meg. May I have Thancred in my care, child? I've been meaning to get some flowers from Infilia. Although you might help choose them, then we can go to Nabath, Arain, together one last time. Lead on. Well, it's my funeral, among other things. I owe the mayor an apology for the airship. You have a place to be, Alize. I shall see you later. I'll take vessel where I take once. Oh, probably guessed I'm going to pay this ill journey ahead. I want you to come. I realize you don't have to say any farewells. The XR does. It's only a spirit, so I thought you might bring him along, so to speak. I loved being lugged around in the hero's back. Let's be off, shall we? I can't wait to see how the Halrics are doing. Alright, let me check everything. Alright, don't tell me to wander off again. We must find him. Let's see. Look at Harry, he's gone and walked over the plans to visit the graveyard, if I'm not mistaken. Let's adjourn to the graveyard then. By any chance? I was afraid he'd wander off again. There's no worry. Alec is safe. We've been showing him good progress as I go for a long way. So his steps usually bring him to a particular spot. So I wasn't aware he had family here. He doesn't. It's Eileen, her sword, that is. We buried her and on her, so he remembers. What brings you back here soon? Out of interest, I didn't think the next round of treatment was. It's not that I realize it's his son, but I'm gonna say goodbye. It's time for me to return home. Rest assured the treatment will continue. Rilla will come to oversee them in my stead. You didn't mention that you and your friends were searching for a way home. They will be sorry to see you go. I know everyone will be happy and grateful. You've done so much for us, achieved what none of us could dare to follow. You see it to your good work continues. There's no more souls are buried here. The rest of you to take care. We'll wish you. Thank you. I'll miss you all. But it isn't time to say farewell yet. So if there is any ask you need doing, the beast fetch your water. Isn't just say the word. I meant to make every last moment here after all. The time left to you is precious. That's right, Halric. That's exactly right. Those words will guide your truth. You'll never forget them. Neither will I. Take care. I mean, Halric. It's doing well. You always did have enjoyment, and I was more welcomed. What? I'm not crying. I've said my, that's all. As I mentioned here, I mean to stay here as long as possible. In the meantime, perhaps you can go and check out the others. Alpha, for instance, if anyone is crying, it'll be him. Looking out now. Oh,
Oh, Alpha, no!
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes.
The thought of never seeing you again is more than my poor heart can bear!
come on. I must have come in at a bad time.
Oh, it's you. As you can see, Alphino has broken the news. I don't know how to console her. She thinks we'll be lost without him.
Words.
You'll never let me forget it, will you? I'll have you know I completed the promised painting in the end. Be that as it may, there are times only words will suffice. Lady Chai, I have a confession to make. On the day we ousted Lord Vorthree, when I revealed the truth of his tyranny and your complicity in his crimes, I did so with great trepidation. Not out of fear that you wouldn't listen, but that you might never recover. There was a time when I too, in my hubris, believed myself worthy to lord it over others. And when the lie was laid bare, when I was forced to confront the cost, the lives lost, it all but destroyed me. To awaken from a naive dream to so harsh a reality, I would have understood had you all surrendered to despair. But you didn't surrender. Far from it. You picked yourselves up and rose to the challenge. You found a path forward and the strength to walk it, and to keep walking it, day after day. Though what struck me is how much faster you found it than I did.
Really? That felt pretty slow to me. But rest assured, we'll make Yulmore into a nation anyone would be proud to call home.
Trust me, he was like the presso
Eventually.
espresso.
You can still come and go as you please, I believe. When we have good tidings to report, I may trouble you to be their bearer.
Yeah, you can count on me. I'm a good messenger after all.
There may also be less than good tidings, in which event I hope I can trouble you for your counsel.
I should be honored to provide it, Master Chai.
Oh, Alphino, I know you aren't one to sit still, but do remember to take your ease from time to time. And no matter where you are, remember that there are people here who are praying for your health and happiness. Our brave and gentle artist. You have our love, now and always.
And you mine. Please take care.
Airship never mind. The point is you're safe as well. I said if retrieve a wreck from below the local ship, it's perhaps we'll make the trip. Honestly, the X I would be leaving the ship. Steamboat still in the custodian. The Sim will be storing his absence. It seems the coming years have been for transition for both of our cities. With mutual cooperation, I'm confident that we will find a way forward. Well, thank goodness you're still here. I have had a bit of farewell to you. Like Alphino, I know yours and lies a constant employment, but this time, if you will to us. Strange feeling. I suggest our friends, knowing that I will never see them again. I struggle to reconcile my mind. The memories of Norvad, every soul I've met here for the rest of my days. I shall look forward to tales of endeavors. Okay, man. I realize I never asked what business you brought to persistence. Alice said that, did she? Well, perhaps you can see I'm quite all right now, unlike her, by the sound of it. Perhaps you might consider visiting Arianji next. Given conversing with this idiocy of the Fae folk, I doubt it will be an issue. There's no part of words that will not relinquish him willingly. I feel better if you look over at our friend, assuming... Farewell to the others. Pray to look around you. Return. Oh, thank God you can still return. If I had to bid farewell to you both, my heart would... Like Alphino, I know that... But do visit us time. Sure, I'll visit you guys. Anyway, I shall have the pleasure to welcome guests, even as my own reputation towards me. What brings you hither, my friend? So, the great extract Fanatorial realm, which hath me hundreds of years in noble. As for Alpha's concerns, thou rest assured that they all will here. Far from me to detain them here, but our Fae folk have agreed to assist transmitters of the tomes upon cabinet curiosity, not to remain to be done. While thou was here, me ensuring my son needs to object have a chance to find out the victory over Elizabeth. Thou has a lost radiance in my crystal of light. One did in likelihood once belong to Ardbird. Having remained upon a person, but remained upon a person, Elizabeth, immoral, forgive me, Consumingly by thy transformation, I possess the crystal Dumbledore. Faith which hath developed is all remain our friend, and thou willing, I will have thee delivered unto the Seto. I can think of no other recipient than he. Ever thou sweet marrow of my thanks. So goodness, I believe I to receive it from thee at its meaning. Rumors speak was about destruction, but within thy return normal, you will again so push a visit. Here.
Is that Ardbert's crystal?
Yep.
So it is. It has changed, but I would know it anywhere. However, did you come by it?
He was a good friend. He gave it to me.
Then, even in death, his enemies found a way to profit from his sacrifice. Oh, it grieves me to think of his body being used for evil ends. But, thanks to you, his honor is restored, and he may finally find peace. No words can express my gratitude. I will keep this crystal safe to the end of my days. Rest easy, my friend. You have earned it.
Tell me, does anything strike you different about my soul?
Your soul? How can this be?
Seto, my old friend. You've grown.
Oh, Ardbert, how I've missed you. I'm sorry I couldn't keep you safe, or even console you. Had I only learned to speak sooner, I would have told you how much you meant to me, how much I cared.
I knew. I always knew. But I'm happy to hear it nonetheless. Thank you, Seto. My partner in crime.
So, how was your talk?
I see. his journey continues. Then I will not yet bid him rest. With you, he may look forward to many more adventures. It has been a while since last I flew. Perhaps I too will go on a little adventure? Ride the winds, seek the horizon? Yes, I think perhaps I will.
Upper. May your adventures take you beyond the farther horizon, and may they always lead you to safety home. Now return, tell me how to sell receipt offering. Remarkable, 'twas fate thou hast couldn't be the one to undertake his task. However, let one of these as who shall he and his comrade live on in the hearts of the people of Norvan. And their tale now great hope shall inspire new words of light and generations to come. Assume you attend to the theory. I may suggest you destination. Entirely work. I suspect that your shoulder has a heavier than most. Suffice that a pair of helping hands might go amiss. Your elementary is perhaps the best removed. Yeah, I can imagine what neither first would transform. The first what question conjure the mind, discover whether the curious mind twas make the beginning of your adventure. What's this? Have you come to spy on me? Not yet. The truth thing I'm sorry, the nerve. Loath as I am to disappoint, but put my affairs in order some time ago. I even bade my farewell. Everyone save Umar, that is, he's nowhere to be seen. Ah, so you got the easy ones out of the way.
Master Matoya.
Oh. Oh.
For too long I have remained silent, but no longer. I could not bear it if you were to leave. Please, stay. I beg of you.
Runar, please.
I jest, at least in part. What I came to say is this. Thank you. Without your wisdom, your strength, and your kindness to guide us, our people would still be lost. We will never forget you, Master Matoya. Wherever your journeys may take you, you will always be in our hearts.
And you in mine. Remember that your people's journey, that our people's journey is yet ongoing. Your lives will change, and so too will your dreams. Yet come what may, you need not forsake your time-honored traditions, nor less your beliefs.
But neither should you be beholden to them. For it was with curiosity and courage that the Knights Blessed first triumphed over adversity. New knowledge and new wisdom are ever worthy of pursuit.
Indeed they are. And so, until we return to the Sunless Sea, we shall endeavor to live our lives to the fullest.
That is well. But however great your strides, there may yet come a day when the challenges you face cannot be surmounted alone. On such a day...
On such a day?
Huh? Okay.
You may call on me. Since a means to travel between worlds exists, you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. And there remain so many mysteries here that want for solving.
Ooh, you stole it.
Master Matoya!
Runha, really?
Oh, you asked for it, you stole that. Take care, Matoya. See that she eats well and wraps up. Wait, there's a herbal tea that she enjoys. If I give you the recipe, you can make it for perhaps. And above all, please keep her close. Do not die that she is strong. But even the strongest, honestly, he's a boy in the body of a man. Anyway, it's time we headed back to Grisem, shall we? You still have to take the extract to Nabatharang. I see you. Very well, you can look on and think while we're about it. You'll be difficult. Farewell. I'm sure he will appreciate your support. That goes back to the twine. If you're waiting there, we want to see him. I shall call in mind all I've learned during this time. I shall picture the date of my return. I know when it will be, and mark my words, I will learn to traverse the rift. Don't do that spell again. Yeah. Don't ask me how. Oh, what is it? My bloody name's day? Hey, Thancred was here, and Ryan too, and they say they wanted to go to Nabatharang, so we gave them the use of a trolley. That's right, the old girl's up and running. We did just put it back together, mind you. No, with a little help from Master Shai. We made it faster and stronger. DK crew, I'm sorry. And the future trolley looks better than ever. But I reckon it may be time to research the start of the trolley dwarf. If you ask me, we're better off to make them smaller, that way they can fit in narrow shafts. But that's genius, why didn't I think of that? Enough you daydream in your own time. In case you've forgotten, our priority is to have more working trolleys. This is where you turn to Chinese. By the way, not to make one trolley go faster, we need help getting a few tiles back in working order. We're out there testing, the airship came down. As a matter of fact, you do seem to have a crashing things. That was like one time. And we're back, and thanks for the loan of the trolley. Oh hey you two. What are you doing here? Kaiser, what are you doing here? Don't tell me the others are waiting for us. That's a relief. At any rate, we're done what we came to do, which means I'm ready to leave, as ready as I'll ever be. Not to pry, but what's going on here? You off somewhere? You could say that. So you're heading home. I'm just so mad, but don't know how much about this world traveling business. But the young lady here, she'd be looking after, will she? I'll be fine, thank you. I have a place at the experience and don't want for anything. Besides, which I have a shortage of friends I can turn to, friends like you a lot. So please, don't worry, I'll be fine, really. If you say so. But being a matter of life or death, I suppose you have to leave. But I for one will still be torn if the choice were mine. I will not sure how I could bear to be parted with my family. No, it's for the best. Ryan has chosen to walk her own path. She doesn't need me under her feet. Besides, I have my own responsibilities. I would be setting a very good example if I'm not. Perhaps not. Either way, I envy your dilemma. Their feet. What's that? That's not even what. Does that mean shadow? It seems so weird. Well then, young lady, is there anything you need? Anything at all? You call on us, and maybe we can do more than simple offer you a trolley ride. Thank you, Magnus. Everyone. Shall we then? Don't worry, I have business with you two later. If you're looking to visit, we all go back to Crystal together. Okay, thanks, take me. We get a chance. Tell him I'm glad we had a little talk. Look out for the girl. Mark my words, Kaiser. One day Twine will thrive again and hope they can come back to see it. When it comes to family, you think together was best. It's not as simple. Never thought about it. I'm gone. The people are closer than family. I got it. To be fair, I hate to leave them, but we're light incarnate, you say? Then pray tell me this tale. The OG warrior of Elida. This battle whole power, a culmination of essence, strike me down liberous, therefore put an end to it. And I prevail, we will almost have peace where we have. Yes, I can tell spirit. But history and assassins were driven to think abiding its one magic anguish the star felt its victory its savior. You are philosopher nor the address another minstrel. So pray allow me to when two men fall for the same moment, even should all be equal, the feelings of one are destined to be requited. Thus there is a shortage of a broken heart drowning their sorrow. Never, but never evening goes by without me we can call upon them. All left. Man can't stop seeking it out no more. Breathing. We never cease to struggle with fine love, no matter the weight on the sorrow and regret he bears. The reason of the greatest motion is a versatile force nature, transcending reason as it moves upon iron, causing old wounds to tear open new and again. Yet by the same token, it makes love at which finally arrive at the sweeter. Even should we savor and let them continue. Even should you taste the bitter defeat, the sorrow you feel, a testament to the strength of your passion. The flames will burn slightly, silently with you, and perceivable only. There is no need to extinguish the flame, and they let it burn upon ascent. One day its ashes will leave you behind, there will come something more than that. Such are words of the minstrel, my friend. They must be somewhat open to that the listeners ought to find his own meaning. Realistically, we're speaking of the battle between the world of light and the world of darkness. The battle was, I believe they should focus on peace and climax of confrontation, the better to weave. The epic of two heroes, one ray of light, one clad in darkness. True fun. Is it then? I took the library from the presumably on our imminent departure. It seems only right. I thought this would be easier to do, but each step I took out real more harder than the last. I trust XR had a pleasant tour of the realm. I did everything I could in time. I had no regrets. You're probably wondering why I'm not with the others. It's just I already knew that one day, and I always hoped, I prayed we wouldn't find a way to send them home. We'll finally send them home. Now that they've come out, I feel lost. I don't want our last moment together to be sad. I want to hold myself together just long enough to say things I need to say, but I'm not sure if I can do it. You got me. Alright, thank you, Kaiser. I feel that all the braver go on ahead. Bring on, I'll take a few seats. In and out.
That's everyone then. We've all said what we needed to.
Even as we speak, Becklug undertaketh their final inspection of our spirit vessels. When thine own preparations for the journey are complete, thou art to present thyself in the ocular.
I'm ready.
Everyone? I want to thank you all, on behalf of the First. You, and Minfilia, and the Exarch. Without each and every one of you guiding us, fighting for us, we wouldn't be standing here now. There wouldn't even be a here. And no words can express our gratitude. We still have a lot to do. Countless trials to overcome. But if it ever seems too much, I'll think of our time together. The happy moments, and the sad. I will remember it all. And it will give me the strength to carry on without you. Because you made me who I am. Minfilia. Reen.
Oh, it's Reen. I thought it was Rhine.
To honor these names and these memories, I will stand with all the people of this land and strive for a better tomorrow.
Thancred, I believe the honor of responding should rightfully be thine.
I know better than most how much you've grown, and I have every confidence you'll make your people proud. Gods know I'm proud of you. I always will be. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and more.
Might we also say a few words?
Huh? Oh, hey everyone.
Why, this is just about all of you.
To see you off seemed the least we could do. You risked your all for us, fought for a realm not your own. Before you came, we had never known the beauty of the night sky. Or the joy of your company. Though it saddens us deeply to bid you farewell, it has ever been our way to send off friends with a smile. Wherever your road should lead, we shall pray for your safety. And following your brave example, we shall continue to fight for the Crystarium.
With or without us, you've always taken good care of this city. I don't doubt for a moment you'll continue to do so.
Aye, a more resilient people we have never known. As resilient and enduring as the tower that watches over you.
To the last, we did not question the Exarch about his past. It is only now, when he can no longer tell us, that we believe we know the answer. We have heard what became of him, and what is about to be attempted.
Oh.
All will be well. Of this we are certain. How could it be otherwise, when every soul in the Crystarium is praying for it with all their heart? And so, when our Lord awakens, I bid you give him a message. Tell him he needn't worry about us. That he need no longer hide who he truly is. That he should live his own life to the fullest. And that if he should ever find himself reminiscing on the past with a smile, we shall be smiling with him. Will you tell him this?
I promise.
Thank you. Please look after him for us.
I dare say we have all the good wishes we can carry. Let us be on our way.
Oh, it's... I suppose time. Are you ready, Kaiser? Alright, let's keep those waiting. your associates and information will not honor to show them out again. In a form that you may be returned, but I look forward to welcoming you on the happy day. I think you ought to treasure it. Sure, we can make really good with us. Have you found some blade? Use it to sell it as long as you serve it as an open. But the gunblade, nice. How many times have we assembled thus to switch many more? With the extra standing before, the scene would be complete. Nay, it was be where he standing before, with MSO smirking in his wings. Solidarity, did you wrestle as if you like to depend on it? I dare say such a rousing farewell from you, but I will very sing my those that remain in the solace, of course. The 12 knew we have made trial and time long enough. Angelo stands ready to work with his magic on our soul. The rest is in the company. At a word, we shall begin. That's not one. Alright. Alright, ready everyone?
All right then. Pray proceed as instructed, beginning with your memories.
Alright, memories look good.
The first step is complete, and all appeareth to be in order.
Well, that just leaves our souls then. We're in your hands, Angelo.
Alright. Let's get on with it. Up. There they are.
It is done! The vessels have received of both their memories and their souls. I hereby entrust them to your care. They belong to you now. Just be sure to guard them well, yes?
This will work, won't it?
Yeah.
Our theories have held thus far, but I make no promises about what is to come. Even the greatest mages in history knew better than to transport a soul across the rift. We, my dear, are in unknown territory. Prepare as we might, we cannot account for all possibilities, and it is in such circumstances that accidents are wont to occur. Yet miracles do happen, so let us pray and will our friends home.
I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
That's everyone.
All safely stowed away? I do hope so. All that remains then is to step into the mirror. Go now, and safe travels.
That sounds good. Lala getting about it. They got their souls. They got their souls and memories. I think it's best we do it now. Alright, so what's next?
Did it? Are we?
We're home.
Hey, we're back.
Oh, you're back. You're back. You're all back.
Thank you. My body feels like a sack of potatoes, but otherwise, I have never felt better.
Hey, what?
That said, I doubt any of us will be fit to travel for some while. May we leave the rest to you?
The vessel beareth our comrade's blood. With it in thy possession, the way will surely open before thee.
I guess I have one more left.
What? But you've only just got here.
Sorry, got business.
Tataru, might I trouble you to brew us all a pot of your special tea? Ah, and we may require an extra cup.
Yours is a long road, my friend, and it stretches onto places beyond imagining. With your every step, these grand adventures shall grow more distant and faint. And there may come a day when you forget the faces and voices of those you have met along the way. On that day, I bid you remember this. That no matter how far your journey may take you, you stand where you stand by virtue of the road you walked to get there. For in times of hardship, when you fear you cannot go on, the joy you have known, the pain you have felt, the prayers you have whispered and answered, they shall ever be your strength and your comfort.
Open up.
This I hope, I believe, here at memory's end.
Some days later. I remember that.
What is it, Alizé? Are you all right? Do you still feel under the weather?
Physically, I couldn't be better. Thanks to Kryle's ministrations, I'm already looking forward to our next fight. But seriously, don't you have anything to say about that?
Oh, what road? Oh.
No less impressive than our garments. You've outdone yourself, Tataru.
To give credit where it's due, I had help from a certain fiery pixie who visited me in my dreams. They gave me all the information I needed to get the details just right. For your weapons, though, I needed a lot more help. Thankfully, our favourite heads of state were happy to place their finest craftsmen at my exclusive disposal. Oh, and speaking of the Alliance leaders, they all expressed their unreserved elation at your safe return, and promise to come and see you in person as soon as they can.
They really needn't have gone to such trouble. but we'll be keeping these gifts all the same. Do pass on our gratitude.
I realise we haven't taken up new martial arts, nor have I ever been one to set much store by appearances. But I can't help feeling a certain lack of, I don't know, personal development.
I quite understand. But as you observed, the others had the more pressing need. Rest assured, our turn will come.
Let me say.
If I expend any more ether, I swear I will blink out of existence. I need a bite to eat.
Hello. Wow, you got your swags on.
Tataru, a cup of tea, if you would be so kind. And something sweet.
By Mistress Kryle's exhausted state, may I assume that the ward hath been restored?
Most likely.
Indeed. We succeeded in weaving it anew, albeit at a slightly diminished potency than when I had Becklug's assistance. It is no cause for concern, though. The tower is not easily reached, never mind breached. And even should some few succeed, their presence won't escape my notice.
Excellent. Said duty thus discharged, thou art free to go wheresoever thy fancy taketh thee. Upon which note, hast thou perchance come to a decision? The offer remaineth open.
Well, if you're certain that's what you... I mean, if you think I...
Really? Come on, really?
Right. I accept. Henceforth, I shall count myself a scion of the seventh dawn. Grahatia, at your service. When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But, like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short.
Help! Somebody help!
What?
Hippogriffs! Hippogriffs on the rampage! A giant flock of them! Please, we need help!
I could do with a little rampage myself.
What? Now wait, just a...
She's so happy.
Here we go again.
Come on, it's your first day.
I will join the fray when I finished my tea.
Thus did the Avatar of Destruction descend, and in her wake leave naught but tears and ash.
And then, one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me, in the flesh. So it was that a new adventure began.
Yeah, we still have one unsettled business.
The memory of a dying world's end. Night after night. And I thought it but a tired old dream.
I said. I knew that securing the palace would provide your radiance with depressingly little sport, but that you should fall asleep out of boredom. Splendid. Truly splendid. And my own preparations, you will be pleased to hear, proceed apace. Oh, yes. They proceed very well indeed. Frighteningly so. And we owe it not least of all to this singularly useful body I chanced to find. With the populares now all but destroyed, it will be the simplest of tasks to discredit their groundless assertions that I met with a grisly end. And as the very much alive Lord of House Brutus, I have a vast fortune at my disposal. Ah, money! Money, money, the great motivator. There is simply no better way to move men and expedite plans than with its alluring glint. Would you not agree?
I was like, what the hell is this?
But wait, were we not acquainted, you and I?
Yeah, I called. I knew it was it.
Should our familiarity cause you distress, I beg your forgiveness.
What did you say your name was?
Oh, a dagger through my heart! That my deepest desire should forever remain unfulfilled, to live unrecognized, to die forgotten. Oh. So it goes. Whatever this flesh may have been before, it serves only as a vessel now. And I, faithful Fandaniel, labor only to advance my lord's ambitions. Speaking of which, with the palace in our hands, we may now proceed with the next phase of the plan. But how very odd. Despite all our havoc-wreaking, old Elidibus did not deign to appear. Dare I hope that the last of the unsundered is gone? Imagine it! bound no more by the shackles of mouldering memories of damnable duty, free at last to live for the moment. Your radiance. But give the word, and I shall go forth and prepare for you your hunting ground.
That which awaited was a fell beast. Ferocious, ravenous, remorseless. Do as you will. It has been too long, my friend, and insufferably dull in your absence. When you return to me, you will share everything. Every blow will be a story unto itself. Every triumph, every kill. Rest assured, we shall have a fitting stage for our reunion. Oh yes. To reprise that transcendent moment, I will set this world ablaze. And we shall dance before the pyre. The beast shall kindle the flames of the apocalypse. Into its domain shall the hero set forth for the final chapter in the tale of this star.
Everyone is the garment by polishing. Polishing my skills wasn't in vain. In case you wonder, Garcia's outfit is suited for travel, while his weapon and pieces are as the focus. Brilliant, right? I know. You probably shouldn't go around chipping bits of elegant relics, but it was just one little piece. Yeah, I shed some of his tensity. He has the crystal essar, if you ask me. More or less, these are the Raha of old wound leaped down without him to make a dramatic appearance. Someone did some epic, and Alpha was the difference. So I'm glad to have him back in. They sound boyish at all. Checking it. I wanna go. I actually go here now. Cool. Oh wow, people. A short time passed for me. It's been several long years. This passing strange how little has changed in the writing stone, unless I can help Kenan and dream. I see the equipment Tatara will prepare for us. Let's bring them back to reality. Ryan continues her fight in the first. I must resume my. I found that the 14th seed of concoction was known as Azim as a title distinctly familiar. Mine imagination could not follow me along. But the Azim, the Warden, Eorzea, the Azim, the Dawnfather in the Far East. Every course of Highland to those deities reversed as personification of the sun shared like name. Could they also appear in the fortunes of fortune? Did I muse? Prove and otherwise. Such a theory I do believe. Possibility. As you know, the Speaker of the Sun culture indicating male does not precede territory in regarding Alphino with a Christian may not be a territory of the Tradition, but our fine government leadership would not be appropriate to call him Tia. As in, by no other means, this is the ultimate title. I have told Alphino that he is free to do as he wishes, but one call him by his full name, and at least until he decides he wants to call himself a new life. If I recall, Tia means leader, right? So it would make sense for him to call Graha Tia. That's kind of because he's a leader. Like, I think the leader of the tribe do call himself Tia, but it makes sense. Like, Graha Tia is like. Huh. I wonder if Alphino and Ali are there. I ask and I shall receive. There they are. See you. Here we go. Alright, sister, as a newcomer. Is it a newcomer? That's a silence of a place to unnerve you, but strange as it may be. Here, brother. If Gratia is skilled in all forms of combat, then it must. Not only the archons are returned to us, but even when new comrades have joined the fold. They stand up with the new, but I won't let them. You never squat. They're offered done with the visit. Entire. I don't think I can even. It'll see us so alive as well. Few words of it. With the relation Samuel is no longer. I suggest the rest of the meeting. Thank you for the report. I know that we're the source, but there is no relief. Our comments in our own eyes. Possible I should like to thank Estinian in person for the help that he lent us while we were away, but it seems that he's not been hurt. Well, until such time we've met, I shall pray for a well-being and take absence of a good sign, as I do with our friends in the first. All things good, I think I move around my butt. Need to get used to the new tricks I learned at first. Then I round up a Hori and his crew at a spot of sparring. Oh, and Graha too. In my capacity as a senior, I'm obligated to train him as well. And you're back. Kaiser, do you think I'm excessively familiar earlier in my tone and mannerism? I thought it'd be familiar formal if we were to be combat, but now that we have detracted from the gratitude and respect I'm hard for everyone, perhaps you might consider it not a regrettable, less than humble beginning. Yes, I will do. Being free to live as one is pleased without a challenge. In a way, it's easier when a mission that consumes me every waking moment to provide me a focus. By the way, was casting spells also so draining? I've quite forgotten what it was like to do it without the tower. If all I did was bend a bow, would be limited to use experience a green cost that we might have performances. Hope's legacy. I can. Shouldn't go by that overcome entry. And now I have a suspicion to see what this is about. Would you be so kind to confirm them for me? Oh, then went ahead after it. And honoring me and proposal, you see, in a celebration of Never 10, they asked me if you wish to commemorate on coin automated. Neither I am replied for all good. They knew I would give in barriers, it makes no difference. Yet right. Mr. People in Christian. It shall be fine without me, and Lina may rest assured. Nevertheless, I shall never cease to pray for their happiness. No longer am I a leader of a nation. Whatever proud influence I may really left behind, I'm sure as I left my body. But everyone I have felt experience all these things more have brought to me. So carry them close in my hand until the end of days. I have no complaints after. Though my memory straight lives, I've lived. There are so no fragments that cause me confusion. Yet, by the same, it is strange to be possessed by a body. Even on common Sicilium, I do not recall ever being so light and spry. As my soul, your still assures me that it is similar to yours, Kaiser. That is somewhat denser than others. On other face, I appear to make sense, but I cannot help but consider the difference between merge with Albert as similar as their souls. The fact that you are different people, density. How do you able to merge with anything matter? Given what we know of souls, the distant manner should have rendered it possible. Though I do prioritize. Perhaps you were given a shared desire to and conscious simple merge myself, whether it's additional experience. Told me. I know my fundamental existence remains unchanged, mind you. I haven't improved, far from it. At any rate, when our souls combine, I should have the prowess to augmentation, but rather say that we have attunement is somewhat strange, for my soul become denser. Of course, this is a result of rejoining. If so, it would serve to prove of the future that many fought and died to our friend, lest we forget that my friend subscribe to me at all times. That being said, this has become a Kaiser. Living in OP, I'm just like good. See you next video. Auf Wiedersehen.